Hey guys, King D here. This video has been delayed for a while since I forgot where my camera's charger was. But we're finally going to review the second gen iPod Touch. And we're gonna see if it holds up in 2020. Turn it on. As you can see, it's kind of bad on this. This LCD is kind of hard to see. But I have actually used this as a daily driver iPod for quite a while. I've installed some games. 2 apps. And there's heaps of music. Oh, wait. Let's go into the settings. Oh yes, this has, if you go into general on the second gen and newer iPods, Bluetooth, yes, these things have Bluetooth. So you can use Bluetooth earbuds, which is what I do when I go on my rides. But about King D's iPod, I named it myself. 145 songs, 1 video, which is Shrek 2, 91 photos, 10 applications, and it's an 8 gigabyte model. But look, 5.3 still. It's running the newest version of iOS that's supported by it, 4.2.1. It's quite nice phone, actually. Or not phone. It's an iPod. The App Store does work. I didn't use like Cydia or something. Because as you can see, this device is not jailbroken. I chose to do that myself. Game Center works. Apple IDs work. iTunes works. YouTube does not. But you can actually still browse the internet on mobile Safari. One second. Google search. Come on, focus. We're going to search for myself. King D. Gaming and memes. I finally actually had a use for iTunes. But here's the funny thing. This thing won't sync with my laptop, no matter how much I try. I actually have to use my compact Presario that has had quite a bit of screen time before. Yeah. But look at that. It's me. Watch. I can actually load the YouTube website, but I can't watch videos. It's really slow, considering this is a device from 2008, but look at that. It's me. Okay, nothing works correctly. Nothing can scroll. Oh, never mind. Dun 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 dun. Oh yeah. In certain videos you may notice there is no audio, including the ones where I first bought this Touch. Turns out my screen recorder is acting up. And I can't actually record audio anymore. Yay, I think I have too many old videos stored on that laptop that it's just refusing to record audio. But yeah, I can't watch videos. Like if I try and watch mods in Minecraft, it just doesn't load. Like the web page loads, but the video doesn't. Mods in Minecraft. 7 views. I deeply apologize. Oh yeah, signing in with Google also does not work. But yeah, if you really just want to look at comments and comment if you manage to get this to work, yes, you can use YouTube if that's what you want to do. Wikipedia does not work. Like, if I try and go to Wikipedia, watch. Wikipedia.com. Oh wait, no. There is no Wikipedia.com. I mean, if I try and go to Wikipedia.org, it says Safari cannot open the page. And actually, the date and time still works, so that's cool. The Google Maps actually still works, even though it's been replaced by Apple Maps in the next iOS version. Weather does not work, it just says updating. Stonks work, but Yahoo has a problem. Yeah, there aren't really that many apps for old iOS anymore, but most people use them just as iPods, which is what I do, because it's an iPod. Look at that. Internal speakers. It has volume buttons. The first touch didn't. Oh yeah, also on these ones and iPod Nano 4th generations and 5th generations, you can flip the device and it goes into cover flow mode, which is also in iTunes 10. Cool, right? Okay, I need to stop that music. I'll get copywritten, probably. Yeah, I mostly only have my own music and some compressed sonic wave music. Mail does not work. Like, I've tried my Mobile Me account. I've tried Gmail. I've tried other. None of it works. Yes, you can make notes. You can make notes. As you can see, I've made multiple notes. Yes, you can view photos. You can actually save photos from in Safari. You got him, Finder. You've got me. You've got me at Walmart. You've got heavily compressed JPEG. Heavily compressed JPEG. Nintendo. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, and on these ones, even though it runs iOS 4, which allows you to use backgrounds, wallpapers are not supported on the 3G, the iPhone 3G, and the 2nd Gen Touch. At least on the home screen. They are on the lock screen, but not on the home screen. Why is that? Because Apple was like, these devices are old. Yeah, we can get them to buy a 3rd Gen Touch by limiting the things you can do. Oh yeah, and also, you can't multitask, even though that was in iOS 4. I mean, you can map the home buttons, double click to stuff. I mapped it to iPod, which is what it would be called on the iPhone. But oh, here's another interesting thing. Even though this thing runs iOS 4, it has the individual music and photos app, and videos app, because on the iPhone there was just iPod, but once iOS 5 came out, it just became like the iPod Touch that had individual ones. But yeah, you can't multitask, but there is a unique feature that is only on these ones that can't multitask. What I said before, you can map the home buttons, double click to things. As of iPhone OS 3, not iOS. Not until 4 did they call it iOS. You can do Spotlight Search S. It even has a thing for searching Wikipedia, but it just doesn't work anymore. This thing has some weird green pixel issues. Like, sometimes pixels would just turn green. Like, I lock it. You see, there's a green pixel. Can you see it? There's a green pixel. Not really much of an issue, but I don't really like the displays being weird. Yeah, there's not really much you can do with this device anymore. Like, you can open the YouTube app, but as of iOS 6, they removed it, and now Google makes it so that the old built-in one didn't work. If you even had the original iPhone during the iOS 5 days, you could still use the built-in YouTube app on iOS 1 if you wanted to, or iPhone OS 1. You can make contacts. Yes, I have a contact for Nintendo. And on these ones, you get Nike plus iPod. So if you have the Nike plus iPod sensors, you can use them. I think there were also special shoes that had the Nike plus iPod stuff built in. But you see, this is where the Bluetooth was in iPhone OS 2. But in iPhone OS 3, they decided to just enable Bluetooth. Apparently, and this is just according to speculation, the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi receiver in this thing actually have an FM radio receiver in them, and on 3rd gen models in iPhone 3GS they have a transmitter as well. Well, we're getting on to the part of the review where we look at the backside. Yeah, that's good. It's a nice little Apple logo. 8 gigabytes. This device was used, but here's something weird. When I got it in the mail, it turned on randomly. And also, for some reason, this thing, even though having many scratches and such, and being said to be used and having that one dent, it actually didn't have anything on it. And when I plugged it into iTunes with the amazing 30-pin cable, what it did was it gave me the set up the device thing, even though it was already set up. It didn't say connect to iTunes, just set up. It was really odd, but I got all the things in there. This thing has really impressive battery life for being a 12-year-old device. So and also there's this weird bump on the casing. I think somebody replaced the battery in this thing and maybe swapped out the drive, because that's what happens when you bend the casing when you're trying to get into it and it doesn't work out. But yeah, this model actually has volume buttons, which the 1st gen didn't have. Also, it has a better looking antenna cover instead of a weird corner thing like the 1st gen. It has a round thing like the 3rd gen, because the 3rd gen has the same design. This one has parts from the iPhone 3G. The 3rd gen has stuff from the 3GS. So it can use stuff from the 3GS, like, you know, what do you call it? Oh yeah, home screen wallpapers and multitasking. But around the back, you got your 30, or at the bottom you got your 30 pin, and I'm not sure what this is. This weird round thing. I've never seen it on Apple devices before. Huh. Yeah, this is basically all that's on this device. I am still using this to this day. I probably will never replace it because it's the best little device I've ever had. Bye-bye.